Whenever we speak about automobiles being reconstructed into their original form after having gone through a major accident, the first person who comes into our mind who could do it flawlessly would certainly be the service centers of the company where they bought it from. However, this is not the only place where this can be done. Welcome back to Celebrity Net Worth and Lifestyle. Today we'll be speaking about the top 5 builds by the Goon Squad brothers. Make sure to smash that subscribe button for your chance to win our monthly shout-out giveaway. Just comment down below, "I subbed," and you'll be entered in the giveaway. Also, while you're here, make sure you hit that like button, as that would help us bring more videos into the same. Now, without further ado, let's jump into today's video. There are various things that the brothers keep in mind while rebuilding or building anything new. One among them is precision in the work they do. Throughout everything that they've created, there's always been one common element. This element is the consistency they keep. The brothers have been really consistent when it comes to the quality of anything they build, the amount of money they use, and the result of everything that they do. Let's look into the builds that make us feel like they've been really consistent about all these aspects. Number 5. Ferrari 458 Spider. This was the second supercar that they had rebuilt after the Lamborghini that they did just after about a year of starting up the channel. They went on to record the entire journey, and we're happy to get this deal for a Ferrari 458 Spider that was not really in a condition to be used, unless it could be rebuilt by the brothers. The series kicks off with a journey all the way to Florida, from where they were supposed to pick up the beast. The two young brothers were very intrigued of the hotel they stayed for the night, especially because of the trailer parking they could get over there. With a very unique word printed on the side of the Spider, which was something like paraphoria, the boys exclaimed into laughter, astonishing what the word actually meant. With full carbon ceramic brakes installed, the brothers were consistent and confident that they would be able to turn this beast that is dormant at the moment into something that it ought to be in its natural habitat. The brothers were successful in completing the buildup and bringing the car into its actual form. Number 4. Lightning struck a house. We've been speaking about nature being strong enough to be able to destroy everything that we built throughout the years. The brothers, however, seem to be defying all this and have been remodeling an entire house to reach a state where we cannot even imagine throughout a series consisting of 8 videos. This is exactly the type of consistency that we've been speaking about that these boys have within them. The boys have a very strong determination towards anything that they've taken upon their plates. This time, their prey is the house that got struck by lightning. Starting the series off with a very positive note, they say people call him Thunder because they always show up after a lightning storm. They bought the house after it was struck by lightning for what they call a decent house. As soon as they spotted the lay where the lightning struck the house, they were determined to make sufficient changes into the house to make it look like nothing happened in it. They also estimated the house to be somewhere around 8 to 10 years old, and that wasn't old to be left abandoned to rot. This was the challenge they had for this video. The work they had to do was remodel the entire place and also to redo the entire wiring system because the whole thing was toast after the lightning struck it. The house consisted of 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms in all and had a bit of remodeling done prior to the boys buying it off of them. The house was in need of a full remodeling as all of the appliances were toasted as well. And guess what? It was bought by the right pair of brothers. Number 3. World's biggest forklift. Yeah, you heard it right. The boys decided that they need some heavy machinery to take things around in their garage, and what they decided is to take this as a challenge as well and buy a canned forklift, rebuild the entire thing, and then use the same. They bought it through an insurance deal, and they feel that the purchase was at a pretty good price. The forklift weighed around 20,000 pounds and was loaded up on a trailer through which it was transported to the brothers. So the first challenge that they had to face was how to get this heavy machine off the trailer. For the boys, what they were doing was something in an entirely new territory. This was the reason why the entire build series was even more fun for them. The boys were never too afraid to take a challenge. The forklift was being sold because the lift would not extend. Seems like this was not an issue for the boys, as they had all it takes to make it work again. Sounds easy, right? But it certainly was not that easy as we went through the whole series. Number 2. The Goon Squad Garage. This is one of the most anticipated videos. In this video, they also had to get another forklift to do some lifting that was smaller than what they had built previously. the boys were now on the way to fetch themselves a new garage. As all the required materials drove into the venue, the brothers were straight into the work of offloading the whole load. This is when their past work, the world's biggest forklift that they'd saved for days like this, helped them out a lot. The new garage will be 50 by 60, which is massive compared to where they've been working previously. The boys were happier as they found that the extending boom, which was the reason why it was being sold by others to the brothers, actually became the reason for it to be the most useful machine throughout the construction of the new garage. This was also supposed to be the place where there will be more cars being rebuilt and refurbished for them to be bought by others at a much lower price. Number 1. Lamborghini Hurricane. This is a series that has raised many eyebrows, and we are certain that the makers of this car will certainly not be happy as their secrets start getting disclosed. Lamborghini has been one of the most dreamt cars for many young aspirants. The car has its own premium feel and touch to it. Not only that it feels premium, the performance delivered feels authentic to the original car. Through this, we include everything from the horses under the engine to the efficiency these cars provide. Well, of course, efficiency in comparison to other vehicles in this segment. The objective over here was to rebuild a Lamborghini Hurricane that was wiped out through an accident that took place in Florida. Let's show you the accident that took it out first. We got this clip through their channel and it looks very disheartening.
It took just seconds for this Lamborghini's roar to turn into a Lamborghini wreck. Police dashcam video shows the powerful sports car's front end smashed.
So as you saw, the woman driving this vehicle clearly had no respect for the Italian luxury that she was sitting in. Luckily for her, and thanks to the Lamborghini safety features, she got off the car without many injuries and was spotted being able to walk around after the accident. This series of rebuilding features the journey of this Lamborghini that you saw in the video to a state that it looks totally new. The series has around 8 videos and comprises all the challenges that they had to face as the car even refused to start up initially. It was only in the 5th episode of the series that they could finally start the car, as they had to stumble upon various issues and suspected various parts, like that of the starter and battery being faulty. They appreciated how the Lamborghini Hurricane was built and how easy it was for them to make any modifications into the same, or to replace any part they felt had to be replaced. As a matter of fact, they even had to buy another crashed Lamborghini so that they could salvage some of the parts from that one and replace all that was damaged. To make things even more interesting, the second Lamborghini they purchased was totally burnt up and was not in the state to be refurbished in any manner. This, however, became an opportunity for the brothers. The series ended up with them being able to rebuild the entire beast and start it up, loud enough for the neighbors to hear the Italian roar. So these were the top 5 builds by the brothers at the Goon Squad. We hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel. Comment down below what your favorite build was, and we'll look forth to bring you more information on the same. Until next time we meet, keep getting your hands dirty with new things, because this is the best way to gain more experience.